Overpricing versus underpricing your house for sale. What happens when you overprice? This is exactly what happens. A lot of buyers don't even bother coming till you see your house. When you're highly overpriced, buyers think you either don't want to sell or you're not willing to negotiate with them at all. Also, when you're overpriced, your house sits on the market forever. And the longer it sits on the market, the more buyers start thinking there's something wrong with the house. And the more buyer who might be interested in your property think they can easily get away with providing you with a lowball offer. As bad as this sounds, that's only half the battle. When you're highly overpriced, you actually help the other homes that are listed for sale in your neighborhood sell faster, while your house sits on the market desperately waiting for an offer. Remember, when you are getting ready to list your house for sale, it's not just about the prospective buyer. You must also think about the current homes that are available for sale in your area. The real estate market is very competitive. Buyers want the best home at the best price, and sellers want the best purchase terms at the highest price. A seller usually has one home to sell, but a buyer has multiple homes to choose from. That's why I always tell my clients to think twice before highly overpricing their homes. Yes, of course, all sellers want an aggressive price for their home, but it's also important to remember that when you're highly overpriced, many buyers don't even bother to check your house. Not to mention that you help the other houses sell faster in your neighborhood, which I mentioned earlier. Now, let's talk about what happens when you're underpriced. When you're underpriced, the value you sell for negatively affect the other properties in your neighborhood. But that's not even the point that I want to drive home today. When you're overpriced, it's easy to end up with countless multiple offers because home buyers are smart. They recognize a good deal when they see it. Odds are you'll probably end up in a bidding war, though it's not always guaranteed. It's also not guaranteed that you eventually end up selling at market value. Odds are you may or you may not. Because if you were so quick to market your house underpriced, you most likely accept the first or second offer you think is best. The ideal situation is not to overprice or underprice your house, but to price it correctly. And pricing your house correctly sometimes has to do more with the CMA. Sometimes it's not only the comps to consider, but what is your motivation for selling? I've met sellers who needed to sell yesterday. I'm not kidding. They needed to sell their houses yesterday and now they're freaking out because they're in a tightrope as they need to sell their home in order to move on to the next phase of their lives. I've also met other sellers who needed to sell in a month or 2 months and sometimes 3 months. I've also met other sellers who wanted to go to list their house for sale today when in reality they didn't plan on moving their homes out of their homes until like the next year. So yes, the most important question to ask yourself when you're thinking about possibly selling your house is why? Why am I selling my house and how quickly do I need to sell? You might not think that you know the answer, but asking yourself this question will give you much clarity about whether you want to be a little bit more aggressive or more in line towards the market trends when it comes to the sales price. My educated guess is that you're selling your house because you are serious about selling and you have a timeline for selling. The real estate transaction is not always a smooth process. Sometimes it can get really complicated and really stressful. That's why it's always important to evaluate your decision for selling and make an educated decision on where to price your home so that it can sell fast and you can enjoy a smooth process and get the highest money possible for your home. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and it helps you understand the importance of pricing your home correctly. If you have any questions about real estate, feel free to call or text me at 754-232-5952. You can also email me at Christ-El@nestfinder.com. Happy home selling. I wish you the very best. Be sure to like, comment, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this information. I'm Christ-El Beauvoir with the Nestfinder team at Coldwell Banker. I believe in honesty, integrity, trust, and respect. Exceeding your expectations is my only priority, and my priority is you. Have a great and beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.